Hello? Penny, I need you to look outside. Wait, no way. Outside? Ah! I'll initiate the defense protocols. You need to log into the gunner console and manually control the cannons. We have to repel the assault. The world is depending on you. Huh? Hurry your butt. We don't have time. I can't believe this is happening. Hey, ACN, this is Ekino, and welcome back to episode 3 of Endless Monday. Last time, we were in a dream sequence where Tigertron eventually came to life when we woke up, and I forgot how many projects we got done. We probably got at least one done, I remember. There was very much of a long time away from the last playthrough since I had to make sure that I could actually record and enjoy the next playthrough when there was no noise around, when I'm certain there's no noise around the house. So the good thing is that we can continue this smoothly, but one thing to mention is that there's currently an allergy season going on, and I might have to be taking a lot of time away to blow my nose when nose gets stuffy, things like that. So it's something I have to deal with, but probably not having too much right now, and hopefully the playthrough is going to be fine and smooth, so everything is mostly uninterrupted. So I'm really happy to get into this next episode. Really happy to continue now that the game has spun around something new with the gimmicks and the actual things that were introduced into the gameplay, which is also very fun. So let's head back in and let's see how we're going. Actually, probably still working with Tigertron right next to us. Let's go. Now I can continue, and I think I didn't press this last time, so that's the reason why the game started a new game when it did. So let's see how it works in Aces. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we had called Miss Whiskey last time, pretty much the last thing. So now, the last action we did was call Miss Whiskey. What else can we do? Action, look at phone, rest. You can rest your eyes, right? Because I mean, there's nothing else to really do. We've done everything else. What we can do now is rest our eyes. We don't really need to move anywhere. We've done everything. With Tigertron too, we've done everything. So basically, we came back to our desk. We've done what we need to do. Now all I can really do that moves me forward is to rest my eyes, pretty much. Let me just take a look at the phone real quick. Wait, yeah. Let me take a look at the phone real quick and to see what we have to list. Only 3 things. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I haven't shown Tigertron a nice view of the stars. I did that already, right? I took her to the. So wait. I guess you have to take her either to the window already, which I think I already did. I'm pretty sure I took her to the window, or you take her to get into the spaceship somehow. But I mean, that's not everything. That's possible with something other way. Like, you can't really do that without doing something else. So let me see about go to move. Going back to the upstairs, seeing what happens when we go to the windows again, because I think she's already. Yep. Alright, let's see. I'm going to the window, right? Let's see. Hold on. Look out the windows, right? I'm pretty sure I already went there with Tigertron already. Let's just see real quick. I mean, it's not the stars. Okay, it's not the stars, but let's see what happens when I do talk. Wait, city. Oh, want to see something cool? Wait, we didn't do this. We didn't do this. This is on the to-do list. This must be what's on the to-do list. Hey, Tigertron, did you want to see something really cool? Yeah, show me, baby. Where are we going, baby? Alright, so this is a view of the stars then. You'll see. Maybe I skipped over this, or maybe it opened up. I have to look back at the footage, but maybe it opened up afterward. You never know. It's a lot of climbing, not that I'm tired or anything, as they say. Oh, wait, we're not getting abducted yet. We're going to the roof. Okay. Yeah, I forgot how to shape I am. Well, this due to a lot of sitting, Penny. Too much sitting, not enough standing, I guess. Whew, okay, we're here. You ready? Oh, do I have to press something? We're on the roof of the building. You can see the whole city from here. Wow, now that's a great view, baby. And look at that twinkling star. It's so bright. Oh, what if that's not a twinkling star, Penny? You know, Tiger-chan, when I first met you in that strange world yesterday, I knew it was a dream. I had fun adventuring with you, but you were just a character I made up. So, when you appeared here today, I couldn't believe it. I wasn't convinced that I wasn't still dreaming. Or maybe you're here by some sort of strange magic, but honestly, at this point, I don't think it really matters. You were here for me when I was all alone and in despair, helping me with this project, giving me motivation. Caring about me after Mr. Koala dropped a coconut on my head. You're a good friend, Tiger-chan. Tonight has been truly special. I'm happy I came here tonight, baby. I'm glad. Did you give a company? Doesn't the star look like it's twinkling a little bit brighter to you? Because it's coming forward. Anyway, it's freezing up here. It's a lot colder than the jungle, that's for sure. Yeah, we should have worn some jackets, so let's head back down. Had a good time, baby. Thanks for bringing me up here. Well, we're back. That felt really meaningful. I'm so happy I got to meet Tiger-chan like this. She feels like a true friend to me, even though... But anyway, this whole adventure with Tiger-chan has got me feeling inspired. Oh wait, we got another one off of this? Holy... I gotta get back to my dress to draw my idea. Imagine this... We have to come back to the window. We get another prompt after this. And that's our third one. Actually, that'd be crazy. Like, well, with something with if we meet the alien again. We are named. Alright. Here we go. Time to draw. Okay. A little bit more. Add the background. Got it. Adventure with Zambot 6000. Yes, so adventurous. Is that supposed to be me, baby? I guess so. Well, it's not supposed to be you, but it's not supposed to be anyone, really. That's just the nature of this kind of work. I feel like my positive emotions are being evoked, baby. I'm beginning to feel brand loyalty as a customer. Oh, good. Project Foster at let's underscore adventure 2.psg. Nice, I have 4 project files done. Alright, so we actually got that through. I thought we had to sleep the night away, but no, that wouldn't mess us up. I bet they don't have corporate art in Tiger-chan's jungle. I'm gonna draw so many Tiger-chan comics after all this is finished. Okie dokie, what now? Oh, Han's calling us. You're the tiger, new year old friend. Okay. Huh? That's strange. Why would Hana be calling right now? I don't think I did anything wrong. Hello? Penny, I need you to look outside. Wait, no way. Outside? Ah! What's happening? What is that? We're still confirming. We believe it to be a hostile extraterrestrial force. We brought her over here. Huh? What does that mean? What the type of space aliens, dummy? Wait, what? No, this couldn't be. Listen, the operations team is one book. Listen, the operations team is of 1 book for this. You're already at the office. You need to fend off the attack. Me? How? There's a laser battery installed on the roof of this building. I'll initiate the defense protocols. And I need you to look and you to go to that door you wanted to open so badly. She has authority now. You have clearance now, basically. The door? Well, what are you waiting for? Go. Ah, okay. The door. Alright. Now we have the ability to move, so that's the only thing we can really do here. Let's go into the mysterious door. Alright. It's gonna be fun. Phew, made it. Okay, Hana, I'm here at the door. Good, now look at the keypad. Okay. I'm at the keypad. Good. Now enter in the code, door code. It'll be 6 digits long. Reading it out now. Ready? I'm ready. Yeah. 1. Okay, I thought you had to put everything in after memory. I thought you had to. Okay. I thought you had to memorize it yourself. 2, 2, 3. Don't tell me it's 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. 6. Beep. Was that the Mario sound? It sounded the Mario, one of the Mario sounds. Permission granted. Welcome operations team member. You can't be serious. It's completely randomly generated, okay? I don't pick the numbers. Shut up. We don't have time. Hurry up and enter the door. Alright, enter room. How crazy is that? Whoa, what is this place? This is the Operations Team Fire Control Center. It's where we monitor our airspace and operate our giant laser cannon. No way. Our what? I'll initiate the defense protocols. You need to log into the gunner console and manually control the cannons. We have to repel the assault. The world is depending on you. Huh? Hurry your butt. We don't have time. I can't believe this is happening. I don't want to shoot down my friend. We know who it is, basically, or we think we know who it is. Let's refuse real quick. Let's see what happens when we refuse. I can't do this. Hana, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Are you serious? You're the only one who can save the planet right now. There must be another way. I'm just a humble office worker. I can't believe this. Fine. The operations team has contingency plans for this situation. What is up with the operations team? I'll let you go work on your project or whatever, while we are being invaded with space aliens. Bye. Oh. Well, that was something. At least Hana's able to take care of it. Well, now I know. I'm glad Hana's able to handle it. It's probably better to leave that kind of stuff to the professionals, baby. I mean, I've sided with Tigertron. Tigertron's right. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think I did the right choice. Basically, because it's kind of like trusting your gut instinct, but, you know, still choice-based stuff in games. Let's talk. The mysterious door, yeah. So now we know what's in there. Honestly, I must say that I never expected it was a control room for a giant laser cannon. I feel bad that Hana couldn't depend on me to operate the cannon. But how am I supposed to do that? I've never done anything like that before. She shouldn't have put that responsibility on me in the first place. But I have a lot more respect for Sky and Hana now, though. I didn't realize their job was so important. Mine seems a little silly in comparison. Oh, don't be that, baby. I'm sure people love your, wall posters. Yeah. Well, anyway. Let's see. What if I do decide to... Well, there's no option to go through the door now, right? I'm not saying that I... Okay, so let's see where this goes, because I don't know if this caused something else to not be able to be averted or nothing, you know? Alright, I think this is one of the times where I'm not sure if I haven't ever looked at multiple options or more than one option for what I've done. But what I'm thinking was that you look out the windows and that nothing else will really come around, but I'm not sure. So basically, I feel like I should go along with that one, because I wasn't sure if, you know, we're actually causing harm or not to the one character we knew. Let's call, yeah, Kenny. Alright. Kenny said she could open up another time portal for me. We could use them right now to go back in time and start my project earlier. Give it away. Not sure. Is this supposed to be related to that or no? Hello? Greetings, Earthpenny. I've calculated that you are currently in need of travel to the past in order to gain more time to finish the project. That's right. I want to go back to 3 weeks ago. Should be plenty of time. I'm not sure if I should be doing this, actually. In usual circumstances, I would be happy to assist you with a Robo-Time Robo-Portal. Oh, cool. However, I am currently encountering a complication. A complication? My ship's Robo-Tachyon Robo-Reactor is rapidly losing charge. There appears to be a source of massive interference with the quadrant. Thus, I am not able to open more Robo-Time Robo-Portals at this time. Oh no. So maybe I could just wait, right? Even if the deadline passes, I could just go back in time again once the reactors recharge. At present, I am able to determine how long it will take for this anomaly to resolve. I will also have to repair the damaged reactor cells even after the source of interference is eliminated. It is even possible that you, as a primitive organic being, could be long expired before the reactors are repaired and recharged. Huh? Normally, it is not an issue for us Androidians, as we do not concern ourselves with such trivialities as lifespans. In fact, I have existed for approximately 500 more of your primitive organic lifespans utilizing the Robotime Roboportal since we have last met. In any case, I recommend that you operate under the assumption that you will no longer be able to access any Robotime Roboportals for now. I guess I should have called earlier. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to finish this project tonight after all. In this vast universe, unlikelier things have happened, Earthpenny. Was that supposed to be encouragement? Thanks, Kenny, I guess. I am robo happy to be of robo service. Farewell, Earthpenny. Alright. Done. So I'm guessing I'd like to see what happens out of that other option, you know? So let's actually load again and then I'll come back around because I don't know if there's anything else to see get done. But I would like to see what that other option is about. Because I mean, it's interesting. I want to see what happens, so let's load. Alright, so now we have the choice to do the other option. Let's take it. Initializing laser control. Wait. Huh? What the heck is this? System, initiating emergency defense sequence. Oh wow, there it is. What? What's going on? Why do we have this? Shut up and listen to me. You see that giant spaceship floating in the sky? It's about to launch an invasion. You have to blow it up. Huh? How do I do that? Cannon initialization complete. Shoot your giant laser cannon, dummy. Okay, I'm guessing it is. Alright. Oh. Whoa. More ships are attacking. Load them up too. Don't let them damage the cannon. Alright, minigame time, man. This is really something. All this into how the game has like multiple different, well, gameplay like styles opening up. Am I doing a lot of damage? Oh, I am doing some damage. Okay, good. I was trying to see if other buttons do different things, because some games have like turret control, use other buttons having missiles or other things other than just like a mothership hull integrity 30%, just a little more. I've been getting like all of the keeping my health up real good. Oh, it's going harder and harder. The chances of becoming slimmer are speeding up. The chances of becoming thinner and thinner for me to get an opening when all of these are coming out. Nearly there, nearly there. Alright, let me get an opening. killing this. Alright. Ah. Penny, you did it. You destroyed the mothership. And probably killed a bunch of aliens. Ah. Okay, okay. You stopped the invasion. Good job. Now get out of there. Alright. For all we know, it could be different aliens. Wow. I can't believe what just happened. Not bad, Penny. Not even a single scratch on the... Wait. Not even a single scratch, so I didn't lose any health. I was wondering if I was losing health at all. I thought I was barely, like, well, singeing myself at all, but I was surprised too. Basically, I guess it credits you for how good you did in the text. Are you sure you haven't done this before? Thanks for filling in for me. I didn't want to log in and do it myself. Do you mean you could have done it yourself the whole time? Yeah, but it's annoying controlling the giant laser cannon from my laptop. There's so much input lag. So basically, the crisis still would have been averted. Well, honorary operations team member impressed Hana. The crisis still would have been averted probably if we just gave it to Hana in the last, option. So basically, we wouldn't. It's just about you not being a part of the sequence. Okay. Unbelievable. Weren't you worried I would screw it up? Nah, I had complete trust in you. The thing is idiot-proof. I knew even you could do it. I think I know why Sky was always fighting with you all the time. So what was that? Why did we get attacked by space aliens? Why do we have a giant laser cannon? Are we a secret government organization that I wasn't aware of somehow? Don't be ridiculous. I'm leaving now. Wait, does that mean we don't have to come into work tomorrow? Considering we just saved the world and all. Why would it mean that? This is just part of a completely normal operations team on call shift. Of course we have work tomorrow. What do you guys do again? Anyway, I'm busy. Bye. Don't call me. Oh. Well, that was a new experience. Actually, saving the world has got me feeling inspired. Alright, so we wouldn't have... That's why I shouldn't have gone too far. We wouldn't have done this without, well, getting another optional to-do list checked off. I gotta get back to my desk and draw out my idea. Alright. So that was definitely reasonable. I just wasn't sure how it aligned with everything else. Especially with knowing Kinney. Here we go, time draw. Okay. A little more. Some fireworks. Got it. Save the World was signed by 6,000. Look at that. Inspirational. That was actually really cool, baby. I know. Maybe I should get into the saving the world business. Project file saved as Zynbot_hero_6psd.psd. Nice. I have 5 project files done. I had no idea that part of the operations team's duties were to fight off hostile alien spacecraft. And I never thought I'd be saving the world today. It makes me see Sky and Han in a completely new way. Maybe that wasn't Kinney's ship, right? I'm sure that wasn't Kinney's ship, right? Maybe I should call her about that. And that's that. Well, at least I got some actual work done. Just another weekend shift, save the world. Honestly, I think I've done all I can tonight. I probably won't be able to finish all 6 advertisements for the project. Maybe it's enough for Miss Whiskey to be able to present something, though. If only I started earlier. But it's so late and I'm just so tired. Let's say not yet, and let's call Kinney first, because I want to see what happens. Yeah, I might have missed something. I'll try to force myself to stay awake a little longer. If I want to rest my eyes, I can always just come back to my desk. Alright, let's see what's up with looking at the phone real quick. I'll check my phone for a bit. My calendar. Alright, Kinney. I should make sure that wasn't Kinney's ship I just blew up. Hello? Greetings, Earthpenny. Hi, you're still alive, right? Like, I didn't just blow you up a little while ago. I mean, she's still alive because he answered the phone. Earthpenny, I did observe a nice little fireworks show. It appeared that a hostile force from the Drennog system launched a small invasion against your world. Oh, phew, I'm glad you're okay. Earthpenny, rest assured, your primitive weapons are completely powerless against our Robo-Tensile Robo-Armor. That's good, I guess. Wait a minute, if you're so powerful, why didn't you destroy them before they attacked us then? My ship is a diplomatic vessel, and thus not equipped with any armaments. Okay, that's fair. Additionally, our primary directive as space diplomats is to not interfere with the affairs of lesser beings. That doesn't make any sense. You interfered with my affairs plenty. Our methodology is sure to be beyond your primitive understanding. In any case, I congratulate you on successfully defending your plan. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm just glad that you're okay. Don't worry, Earthpenny, I will be fine. If, hypothetically, the Androidian Armada were to launch an invasion of your planet, your civilization would be vaporized within seconds. I will be sure to beam you on board my ship first, as a matter of courtesy, of course. Will she be the last person alive? I should also mention, Earthpenny, the destruction of the hostile mothership also eliminated the source of the interference that was impacting the Robotech-Young Roboreactor. I have begun repairs, but it is currently unknown how long it will take to complete. In any case, I recommend that you operate under the assumption that you will no longer be able to access any Robo-Time Roboballs for now. Okay, thanks I guess. Okay, well, I'll be going now. I am happy to be of Robo service, Earthpenny. Farewell. I'm not sure if that was reassuring or terrifying. Alright, so basically we've got everything done that needed to get done. Let me just look at the phone and see what's on the to-do list, because I'm pretty sure it's Rest Eyes. If I'm guessing. Too tired, rested desk for a bit. Okay, that's Rest Eyes. Alright, now everything's good to go. Let's Rest Eyes. With Tigertron by our side, I guess. Well, at least I've got some actual work done. Honestly, I think I've done all I can for tonight. I probably won't be able to finish all 6 editors for the project. Maybe it's enough for Miss Misty to be able to present something earlier. Yep. Tired. I can't go on like this. I'm just going to close my eyes for a bit. What? Huh? What was that? It's quiet again. It's probably nothing. My tired brain making me hear things. I'm just gonna rest my eyes just for a few minutes. Wait, are we gonna have another dream sequence again? There we are. Hey. Oh. Hey, Penny. It's morning now. What? Tigertron? Where? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ah, Miss Whiskey. Where'd Tigertron go? Did she fly back to her jungle world? I wish I had a chance to say goodbye. I can't believe it's stuck to your desk. Alright, Pen, today's a big day. Time to get up. Yeah, okay. You really spent the entire weekend here at the office, huh? Oh, yeah. I hope you got some rest. Well, as much as you can get from sleeping at your desk, I guess. So, were you able to finish your work? Penny, please tell me you finished your work. Well, at least I had a decent number of finished pieces. Yeah, let me show you what I got done. Okay. Whew, that's good. Okay, so show me what I'm presenting at the excerpt meeting. Let's sync up with the meeting room. Yeah. Okay, Pen. Load up your files. Show me what you got. I'm so exhausted. I hope I don't say something weird. Okay, here we go. Okay, coffee break for Samba 6000. Whoa, nice. I see you went with the sort of corporate Memphis style. I mean, it is corporate. Yeah, you got a hand to it. It does have the corporate look. It's a safe bet. The bigwigs will like this. Good work, Ben. Yeah, thanks. So this one's called Take Coffee Break with Samba 6000. It represents the joy of enjoying coffee with a friend. A perfect companion. That is Samba 6000. Nice. Who doesn't love coffee and companionship? I was inspired for this after I drank a couple cups of several days of coffee. Okay. My mind was transported into a series of flashbacks from days long past. It was a nostalgic experience. You were there too, Miss Whiskey. I hope I was in a good flashback. Well, anyway, looks good. Okay, what's next? Fly the Stars. This one's called Fly the Stars with Zambot 6000. Space, as the final frontier, represents a vast, mysterious unknown. What better to explore the unknown with than Zambot 6000? Very meaningful stuff, then. I was inspired for this after I was beamed aboard an Androidian spacecraft. I successfully established a diplomatic channel with their time-traveling ambassador. We had burgers together. Androidian spacecraft? Ambassador? Are you sure you're feeling okay, Pen? I guess you really need some rest after all. In any case, I'm happy with it. On to the next one. This one is titled Adventure with Zambot 6000. Traveling the world with a friend is a truly magical experience. Zambot 6000 is that friend in the adventure we call life. What a beautiful landscape. I'd like to go traveling there myself with a friend, of course. Oh, maybe I could take you. It's a real place? Where is it? This is the jungle island where my friend Tiger-chan lives. I traveled there after I fell asleep at my desk on Saturday. So you dreamed up this world, okay. The next night, Tiger-chan visited me in the office and helped me with this project. She's a good friend. Well, whatever. I don't care. As long as you're getting your work done. Anyway, I like it. What next? This is called Save the World with Zambot 6000. There are many dangers that threaten our very existence every day. The world needs saving. You could save it with Zambot 6000. Very moving, Pen. I like the fireworks. It makes me feel heroic. I was inspired for this piece by actually saving the world last night. I used a giant laser cannon on top of the roof of the building to repel a hostile alien mothership from space. I actually believe that one. Oh, did the opportunity put you up to that? I'm surprised they let you in their secret door. You knew about this? And you knew we regularly get invaded as space aliens and about the giant laser cannon? Why didn't you tell me all about that? I didn't think you really had to know. It's not really our wheelhouse, you know? I mean, yeah, not really their same division. This looks good, Pen. So, what's next? Oh yeah, Airfry. I call this one Airfry with Zambot 6000. As many would have you know, air fryers are a big deal. An indispensable appliance, much of Zambot 6000. This is Sky, isn't it? Yes, but it could be anyone. You may be touching a nerve with this one, Pen. One particular executive might have strong feelings about this. But how could you know? So I was inspired for this piece by discovering Blight's plan to ruin one Sky out of the air fryer design business. So basically, because it's gonna not sit well with Blight when we present this. It's in fact the whole point of the Zambot 6000 project, as far as I know. So there's truth in advertising here. Okay, well, that's fair, I guess. I could probably work with this, maybe. I mean, it's a risk, maybe. Miss Whiskey, do you think it's okay for us to be working on a project like this? I try not to think about it too much. It's just a job, Pen. But to be honest, well, let's worry about that some other time. I still need to give a presentation. Yeah, I guess. Well, anyway, good stuff so far. Alright, show me your next one. That was my last one. I guess it's probably finally time to tell Miss Whiskey I don't have all 6 done. You do have a next one, right? They asked us for 6 ads. Miss Whiskey, I'm so sorry. This is all I have finished. Oh well, at least the ones you submitted are good. I'll have to do my best to work with just these. Not that I have a choice. I'll give you the lecture later. Still, nice work. Okay, Pen, it's time. Wish me luck. Okay, good luck, Miss Whiskey. I'll be rooting for you. So I'm guessing Penny's not a part of the meeting, huh? I'm not sure. Well, here I am, sitting in the break room. I've been waiting here for quite a while. Miss Whiskey's presentation should have ended by now. What's going on? Alright, let's think first. Think about Miss Whiskey. So, where's Miss Whiskey? Her meeting should be over by now. Maybe I should go look for her. I'm thinking that's what we probably could do. If we drink some coffee, what will happen? Drink some coffee. It's actually fresh pot coffee today. I haven't had my morning cup yet. I better take care of that before I start getting caffeine withdrawal headaches. I just pour myself a cup. Love your job as much as you love coffee. That's like a hot cup of coffee to perk you right up. Ah, yeah, coffee. You're my best friend. And nothing's happening. Why would anything happen though? It's just coffee. Well, it's not all coffee, Penny. Let's move. Let's go to the main office area. Okay, time to look for Miss Whiskey. I can't find her. Oh, Blythe. Ah. Penelope from the creative team, was it? Miss Blythe? Right. Weren't you in the big executive meeting with Miss Whiskey earlier today? I can't seem to find her. Do you happen to know where she went? Miss Whiskey? Oh, you must mean Miss Sunny Daniel. I do so abhor such silly nicknames. I do indeed know where she went. Why she got a knife out? I have a bad feeling about this. In fact, she has just been escorted off the premises. What just happened? Wait, what? What about the meeting? What happened? Oh yes, the presentation that Miss Daniel gave was perfect, I must say. It served its purpose quite well. But then what happened? Why was she escorted out of the building? It was simple, really. The company no longer requires her services. Wait, she got fired? You fired Miss Whiskey? How? Why? You just said the presentation was perfect. She's great at her job, and she's been here for so long. She worked so hard for the company. I just don't understand. Oh, don't worry, Penelope. We're not singling out just Miss Daniel, you see. As of today, the entire creative organization has been made redundant. Effective immediately, you are no longer an employee of the company. What? You fired the entire creative org? My associates here will show you the exit. Please do understand that I take no pleasure in eliminating your position. Wait, you can't do this. You're not even in the creative org. How can this be happening? Yeah, honestly, I'm confused too, Penny. Please come with us, man. No, stop. Help, Miss Whiskey, Tiger-chan. Calling out for Tiger-chan. Your company thanks you for your years of loyal service, Penelope. Oh, what? Where do we go from here? And so Miss Whiskey and I were fired from the company along with the entire creative organization. Miss Whiskey was shaken. She didn't want to talk about what happened during that meeting. And I never did find out. There's nothing I can do about it anyway. She started her own creative firm. It was a long-time dream of hers, and this was her opportunity to start new. She asked me to join her as her first employee. I guess I proved my ability with my work on our last project to the company. Of course, I jumped at the opportunity. Not only did I need a job, but I would get to work with Miss Whiskey again. I love working with Miss Whiskey. I've already learned so much. It hardly feels like a job at all. When we talk about our aspirations or plans for the future of the company, it feels like we could do anything. Together, we are unstoppable. If Miss Blythe hadn't laid off our team, this would never have happened. I guess we have her to thank, after all. The future is bright. I can't wait to see what lies ahead for us. I'm guessing that's one ending done then. Well, another second ending done. Meek's expectations gave Miss Whiskey. I didn't read that whole thing. Alright, I have to look back again to recording. Okay, so I don't know how far back that last autosave is, but if there's a chance that we can meet our sixth deadline, I'd like to do overtime another time, since overtime is probably not where we're at yet. I'm guessing there's a chance to do a sixth deadline, get inspired, or get a sixth project done, a file done. Let's see if there is a chance to do that. So you can keep shooting in the loading screen. Wow. I mean, we've done everything pretty much. If you look out the windows, there's certain things really there available for you to see, right? That's basically everything. I bet. Okay, so from what this is turning into for me, I feel like I would like to take a look at it into the extra chapter and seeing what's going on with the extra chapter besides seeing everything that I think I've seen out of the base game. I'll take a look at it and see how long it's gripping me in terms of like how it starts, and seeing how I should continue next time to see, wondering just how much longer it's going to be, which will be interesting. Alright, next chapter, here we go. Completing the first chapter is recommended for starting this chapter. Wait, the first chapter, I don't know if the chapters in the games, well, it didn't have sequential, like, names for, like, what you were doing across the days as chapters, right? But that's basically counting as the first chapter, the original game. So yeah, let's take this in and see what happens. Saturday, January 20th, 8:05 p.m., Corporate Office HQ. Wait, so how different is this? Is this the same narrative? 1 year later. Well, it's Corporate Office HQ, so... Alright, we got Tiger-chan on the wall here, and Lil Suck's still here. Well, Penny, here we are, again. Working over the weekend on yet another project. A project that's due on Monday, and you haven't started yet. And you've apparently learned 0 lessons from every other time you've gotten yourself in a situation. You idiot. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Okay, Miss Whiskey. Huh? Oh, it's Miss Whiskey. Probably out enjoying herself tonight as usual. Hello? Hey, Pen, I'm at the restaurant. Where are you at? At the restaurant now, not at the bar. At the club or the bar, right? I forgot what it was last time. Huh? She's not at the club? Miss Whiskey. They're not gonna hold the reservation forever. I need you to get your butt over here right now. Huh? Reservation? What reservation? Wait, Penny, don't tell me you forgot. I booked a table at that fancy place to celebrate the end of your big project, remember? Oh, crap. Miss Whiskey, I'm at the office. I'm still working on the project. Huh? Penny, are you serious? You were supposed to be done by now. I need you for my presentation on Monday, you know? With all the org leadership. Miss Whiskey, we've talked about this countless times. You told me you were practically done. How much do you have left to do? Well... Hold on. Did I say that I was done? I have to say I'm basically done. Well, you know, we gotta be truthful, right? I mean, you'll see what happens, but... I'm pretty sure that we have to start stuff again from scratch like the original story. I guess I should be honest. Yeah, we are being honest then, alright? Actually, Miss Whiskey, I didn't actually start yet. She looks so done with Penny. But, with the help of my friends inspiring me every day, I know I could pull it off. Again. Penny. Sure. Well, whatever. It's not like this hasn't happened before. I guess it's my own fault for not micromanaging you, not that it was a particularly difficult project. Just hurry up and finish. I'll be going home then. I'm gonna open up a bottle of scotch and drink it alone. See you on Monday, Penny. See you. Oh, she hung up. Well, that's just great. She sounded really disappointed this time. If only I'd started earlier. Alright, so we have to get inspired. Let's get a move on. Let's think about the project and think about Miss Whiskey next. Okay, so I should probably start working on my project now. I need to finish it before Monday. I've been telling Miss Whiskey that I'm basically finished. I feel bad for lying, but I thought it was better than disappointing her. Well, disappointed her now. Here now. What were the project requirements again? Crap, I don't really remember. I think I need to go over the documentation again. Alright. Let's think about Miss Whiskey. Miss Whiskey seems really disappointed, and she'll probably actually remember it this time around. I screwed up pretty bad, huh? I'll have to really impress her with this project. I have to do my best. Yeah, I can do this. I hope. Alright, Penny. Let's look at the project documentation. I should probably remind myself what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. Let's take a look at the project documentation. I'm going to try refreshing the page. What? What's going on? Why isn't it loading? Is the internal project tracking site broken? How am I supposed to read the project documentation if the site's down? Oh no, this can't be happening. Well, that's just great. Maybe I can check my phone to see if I've written anything down. What to do? Let's look at the phone first. Well, at least I still have my trusty phone. I can use it for checking my to-do list and calling people. I'll definitely need to call around to get some ideas and travel memory about this project. Oh, that's right. Lumberlast got a big update. There's a fever mode now. They added a new type of tree. I sure hope I don't play games all night. Got work to do. Oh. Low battery, huh? Hold on. Crap. I guess that last conversation with Miss Whiskey finally killed the battery. Yeah, I should probably charge my phone. And where's that charging cable? Okay, there. So can't use the phone for a while. Well, that'll take some time to charge. Maybe I can check my notepad to see if I've written anything down. Alright. Let's look at the notepad. I must have taken some notes down on my notepad during a meeting or something. Please let me have written something down. This meeting sucks, War. Should you do a Tigertron? Those are meeting project stuff, etc., etc. Need coffee. EE6 inspired by, etc. Haha, yeah, you're right, Tigertron. That meeting really did sucks. That's not helpful at all. Wait a minute. There's something scribbled in the margin. EE and inspired by and 6. Is that it? That's all I wrote down? What does that even mean? 6 what? Wow, thanks a lot, Penny. Really good note-taking, you idiot. Let's see what happens when we do a quick picture. I want to see what happens there. Maybe doing work sketch for me, remember what exactly I'm supposed to do for my project. Okay. A little more. Some color here. Got it. Good job, baby. You are. Hehe. Tigertron. War. At least Tigertron thinks I'm doing a good job. I'm still drawing Tigertron a lot lately. Drawing gives me motivation when I'm feeling gloomy. And I'm still making Tigertron comics soon. Miss Wilson keeps telling me to focus on work first, but what can I do? Tigertron's just too cute. Sometimes she visits the office when I'm working late to hang out or help me with my projects. I haven't seen her around in a while though. I wonder how she's doing. Well, that was fun, I guess. Not that it really helped though. So I can't look at what my project is. My phone's dead and my notes are completely useless. Cool. Now I don't even know where to start. What's going on in the office, Penny? What disaster. Maybe I should just do something else for a bit. Yeah, let's roam around. There's nothing else really. You look at the phone but still charging. Think really hard about the project or give up on the project and run away. Okay. Okay, let's think really hard about the project, see what happens there. Okay, here we go. Time to think really hard. Yeah, I've got nothing. Except my useless notes, I guess. What disaster. Well, maybe I can do something with this EE and 6. And inspired by? Yeah, I could use some inspiration myself. Oh, who am I kidding? I have no idea what any of this means. I vaguely remember Miss Whiskey talking about this stuff in a meeting. I figured I could just look up the details later though. I didn't know the project tracking side would be down when I needed it most. Anyway, just sitting here is not gonna help. I have to wait till my phone's charged, call people and ask around for ideas. Or I could talk to my desk circuit since I can't call anyone right now anyway. Maybe I should just do something else for a bit. Hopefully the site comes back soon. Let's talk with little Suck. Maybe talking to Succules will help me remember the requirements for this project. Succules. Yeah, everything's going just great. I can't remember what my project is. I can't read the project documentation because the site's down. I can't call anyone or check my to-do list, and my notes are completely useless. Look, I don't think it's too unreasonable to ask for help in this case. I guess it wasn't that memorable project. I just wasn't into it, you know? I had other things to deal with. Look, if it was that easy, I'd have done it, okay? Are you gonna help me or not? He won't answer me. Oh, is that how it is? Just walk around and do things till I remember and then start 3 months ago? Yeah, it's also easy for you, isn't it? Mr. Perfect. I'm turning you around. I don't want to see you anymore. Thanks for nothing, Succules. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. Nothing's working. I think I gotta take a walk or get a drink or something to clear my mind. You know what? Let's save and... Okay, I was gonna say, let's save and then call Kenny and undo and do back time, but we can't call Kenny yet, right? So let's just... I mean, the phone's charging. We can't look at the phone yet. Then let's do action. Let's look at the phone real quick. I'll check my phone for a bit. It's still charging right now. It'll probably take a bit to charge on again. I guess I can just do something else to that. So I can't call Kenny yet, but I don't even know if you can go back in time with it or not. Because that did work in the original story. You got to go back in time, and then you got to do even more stuff. And that did attribute to some things going on. So we could just walk around the office, but we'll see what happens. The office is really quiet. It's kind of creepy when no one's around. I feel like I'm getting used to it now, though. That's kind of troubling. Alright, so we have no actions, but we can think, and then we can move around. Think about the office. Oh wait, it's October. Because the pumpkins. This floor is where I work with the rest of the creative organization. We also share the floor with the operations organization. It's been years and I still don't really know what they do. I'm here way too often now. I don't know how I feel about that. Still, it's kind of hard to get used to silence when no one's around. It's kind of scary. Those Halloween decorations are into the spooky vibe. I think Hana put those up for a party last year. They've been up ever since. Oh wait, it's not October. Wait, did it say the date of the year? I don't think it said the day of the year in the intro. She never got around to cleaning it up, and no one else bothered to do it either. Does anyone even care? Well, there are a bunch of places I can go from here, but I think I'll just go to the break room for a bit while my phone charges. Let's think about the phone real quick. My phone's charging. Not much to do but walk around for a bit. Maybe I could get something to drink in the break room and hang out for a bit while I wait. Not sure what I'd do without my phone though. Alright. We can only go to the break room, okay. Taking a break in the break room. I like it here. Feels kind of like my second home. How long has that coffee been sitting there? I guess I could use some caffeine about now. Let's think about the coffee. I don't know what I do without coffee. It's my nectar of life. Not to mention it, I get headaches if I'm not caffeinated. Maybe I should cut down a bit, but it tastes so good. That coffee's still there. I wonder if it's safe to drink. Maybe I should have just bought my own coffee. Coffee might help with work, then coffee. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I could really use some coffee right now. I mean, it did help us flashback before. It might even help me remember what I'm supposed to do for my project. So yeah, it could work. I don't know how long this pot of coffee's been sitting here though. Probably at least a day or two old. Still, it smells okay, and there's no mold. I'll just pour myself a cup. Yep, same old weekend breaking coffee, nice and cold. Down the hatch. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. That's what's happening. I mean, I guess it's just coffee after all. Not sure why I expected anything different. Well, I better get back to... Oh! Okay, a flashback of Sky? You know I bought my air fryer to work so people can use it to heat up their food, but no one seems to be using it. I just don't understand. It really is the perfect appliance for breaking lunches. That's because it's too loud, dummy. It sounds like a big jet taking off. It's a huge distraction to the office. I mean, to be fair, it does kind of sound like that if you do own one, because I own one. Got my own. It does kind of have a loud sound. It is pretty audible. I wouldn't say it's like a jet engine, but I mean, not as loud, but it does sound similar to that. You know, it's in thinking about that. Yeah, I'd smash that stupid thing on the ground if I had to listen to it during my break. You wouldn't. Yeah, I would. And I'd email the entire office what I did, and everyone would thank me. Damn, Hana. What? I mean, it's not even that much louder than the microwave. And on top of that, everyone says air fryers are not really that great. They said they're just overrated convection ovens. No, that's not true. You don't really mean that. Don't worry, I'm sure Hana's just kidding, probably. Oh wait, she's crying. Oh man. So Sky, I definitely use your air fryer, but I brought a salad for lunch today, sorry. Oh, salad? I have a great recipe for air fried salad. Here, I'll show you. Wait, Sky, give it back. That's for lunch. We don't know what's gonna turn out, but that's for lunch. She doesn't want to take a risk. Don't worry, it's delicious. Ah, what the heck was that? Whoa, that memory was from like a long time ago, before Sky left the company. But that was weird. It felt way too real to be just a memory. What the heck is with this coffee? The air fried salad was interesting, but it wasn't bad, I guess. I really do admire Sky's passion though. My stomach. What to do? Wait, we can't move? Think about air fryers. Not yet until we just think. This action. I like that Sky cared enough about her hobby of bringing an entire air fryer to work. I don't think anyone used it in the break room besides her though. And I still can't believe she loved air fryers enough to quit her job to make an online air fryer cooking show. Making a living doing what she loves sounds like a dream. I guess I'm doing what I love for my job too, drawing. But it feels so different when it's for work. All of my projects are just so uninspiring. I can't get motivated to even start. Well, remember what my project even is, in this case. I just wish I could work on something I actually cared about. Maybe I should get an air fryer. Sky keeps talking about how they're the future cuisine. I don't think I'll ever be as knowledgeable about air fryers as she is, though. Then again, she doesn't spend all her time drawing cute characters like I do. I guess we're motivated by different things after all. But anyway, I can't stop thinking about Sky's passion for air fryers. Yeah, and it's making me feel inspired. I have an idea for drawing. I gotta get back to my desk to draw it out. Okay, let's go. Huh? Guess who, baby? Ah, what's going on? I can't see. Someone's covering my eyes with a pair of giant paws. Give up? That voice? Could it be? Same old Taiko-chan. Ah, it's you. That's right, it's me, Taiko-chan, Lar. Long time no see, as they say. You haven't forgotten about me, have you, baby? Of course not. I actually drew a picture of you earlier. You told me that I was doing a good job, and I felt encouraged. Whoa, fan art for me? Flattery will get you everywhere, as they say. But yeah, honestly, it's not going so great right now. I'm way behind on another project again, so I'm here at the office trying to finish it before it's due on Monday. Well, that's no fun. I was hoping we could go on another adventure. Yeah, sorry. Well, should we go again? Can't stop thinking about air fryers. What? Where were you, air fryers? Let's say, where were you first? So, where were you all this time? I kind of missed you. I was wondering if I'd never see you again. Penny, baby. You know me. I come and go as I please, as they say. But tonight, it seems like I'll be saving you once again. Saving me from what? From yourself, clearly. Oh, so let's go and finish your project. Then we can finally move on to something else, baby. Like frolicking through flowers on my jungle island. Yeah, about that. I don't even remember what my project is, and the company project tracking site is down. So I don't even know where to start. I thought drinking some coffee would help, but all it did was make me think about air fryers. Taiko-chan's getting all nervous. On top of that, I just won Miss Whiskey again, now she's at home drinking alone. I don't know, Taiko-chan. I'm this close to just giving up and running far, far away. Oh, don't be like that, baby. It won't do you any good to sit around and feel sorry for yourself, as they say. Tell you what, let's go on an adventure, turn around the office. It'll be fun, and maybe we can find something to spark your memory. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, let's hurry up, baby. Adventure awaits, War. You're right. I think we can do this. That's the spirit. Okay, so let's talk to Taiko-chan about air fryers, I guess. Hey, Taiko-chan, have you ever thought about how aesthetically pleasing an air fryer really is? Whoa, that came out of nowhere, baby. I mean, it's smooth, it's sturdy, it has a handle. Maybe Sky is right, it feels like an appliance with both form and function. That's very interesting, baby. I never knew you for the air frying type. That coffee I drank a little bit ago, it's sitting in my stomach all weird, I can feel it gurgling. That's concerning. I think the coffee made me see a vision of the past, and I got inspired by air fryers, it's all I can think about drawing right now. Very interesting, maybe this new stomach power is the key to finishing the project. Well, I don't know what air fryers have to do with my project, but at least I have an idea for something to draw. And I feel like I'll only think about air fryers until I draw my idea. Well, who am I to judge your process, as long as it helps you do your thing, baby. And doodling keeps the brain active, as they say. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess I should go back to my desk. I could draw my idea or finally check my phone, or maybe even both. And maybe I can channel my inspiration somehow into remembering what my project is. I hope. That sounds like a plan, baby. Let's get a move on. Tigertron's joined your party. What was that? What? I joined your party, baby. For venturing. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's talk to Tigertron about coffee. Tigertron, how's coffee on Jungle Island? I'm glad you asked, baby. We have a totally self-contained, sustainable coffee ecosystem. Oh yeah? My Jungle Island is the best, perfect distribution of microclimates to ensure that only the finest quality beans are grown. We employ a multitude of processing methods for a variety of flavors to suit any refined palate. The processed beans are hand-delivered to our many combination roastery cafes located conveniently throughout the island. There, our award-winning baristas will prepare for you the best cup of coffee you've ever tasted. Uh-huh. Why does it sound like you're trying to sell me something? Obviously, I'm trying to sell you a cup of coffee, baby. But anything is better than the stuff you drink here, to be perfectly honest, as they say. Then again, I don't think our coffee makes you see visions of air fryers. Well, if it gets to be caffeinated and doesn't taste like dirt, then I'm all good. We need to improve your standards, baby. Action, take another sip of coffee. Nah, let's see what happens after. Alright, let's see what happens after taking all of our creativity back to our desk. Let's save first when doing that. Okay, back at my desk. Cool, looks like my phone's charging enough to turn on now. Finally. Nice, I feel safe now. Secure. Well, I still don't remember what my project is, but at least now I can call someone for any ideas and jot down notes and to-dos and stuff. Oh, and yeah, this also means I can finally call Sky and talk to her about air fryers. Assuming I'm still inspired by them, of course. Can't stop thinking about air fryers. So I guess you're supposed to call. Let's see, to-do list. Draw idea about air fryers. Figure out, write down project requirements, walk around office for ideas, call Hana about project site being down, call around for ideas. Oh wait, there's charge phone, doodle my picture, look at project documentation, pay rent, jog, refill cat feeder, really think about starting project, buy coffee beans. Okay, and then you have to have notes. Drawing ideas, air fryers, project requirements, IDK. Alright. I do want to call Kenny to see if we can go back to the past, but let's see what happens here. I haven't called Sky in a long time. I should see how she's doing. And maybe she could jog my memory about my project. Oh, hi Penny. It's been a while. Working late again? Hi Sky. How do you know? Well, you only seem to call when you're putting off work at the office. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. So, when are you taking me out for burgers? I still remember your promise. After this project, for real this time. Good. Well, anyway, I'm glad you called. I've been looking for an excuse to take a break. Oh, good. So, you've been busy tonight? Yeah, just working on this and that. Oh, like your air fryer cooking show. Sure. So, speaking of air fryers. So, Sky, speaking of air fryers. Oh? I think I've come to appreciate the crap that goes to air frying. That's really cool, Penny. I knew you'd see the light one day. Yeah, I think I'm going to can air fryer once I finish my project. Let me know if you need any help choosing one. It's a big deal, your first air fryer. Yeah, and I have so many things I want to cook. I'll share all my recipes with you. You'll really love Sky's famous cheesy fries. Ooh, they'll sound good. I can't wait. Welcome to the future of cuisine, Penny. So, what have you been up to? Mostly just working on your show? Yeah, I'm still working on Air Fryer Sky, here and there. What do you mean, here and there? Well, it's been tough. Sure, it was good enough for a side gig, but I don't know. Oh, you want to talk about it? Well, since you're asking. So, when I was still at the company, I made Air Fryer Sky as a hobby to share the joy of air frying with the world. I could focus on doing what I love, and even if it I didn't get a lot of views, it didn't really matter. But it's a different story when I'm trying to make a living off of it. Like having to optimize for numbers or revenue or views, social media algorithms or whatever, and it turns out I'm kind of bad. But it could also be that no one cares about what I'm making, or maybe that what I'm making isn't that interesting or good. But then again, I do really deserve to succeed just because I'm trying my best. Oh, do I really? Okay. Oh, Sky, I think you deserve to succeed. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, it's been super demotivating. I just don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, I think I agree. I had a stable job and a good paycheck, even though I hated my work. I don't know, I guess I tricked myself into thinking I could achieve my dream if I worked hard enough for something. But maybe hobbies really are meant to be just for personal fulfillment after all. Whatever, that's not your problem. No, I'm happy that you're sharing with me. I'm glad. Well, I guess I might as well tell you. I gave up on making money with my channel. I've been looking for a new job. Wait, what? You gave up just like that? I mean, what else can I do? I ran out of money. I can't just follow some silly dream forever. But I think the long gap in my resume is a problem. No one's even looking at my applications. Maybe I need to come crawling back to the operations org if they'll even have me. C'est la vie, I guess. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, Sky. I was really rooting for you to succeed with your dream. At least you believed in me. I guess I was just thinking that if you could do it, I would have a chance too. What, you think of quitting your job? If you could quit, what would you do instead? Well, if I could, I want to just draw comics and illustrations, make my own stories and characters. Yeah, like you've already been doing with Tigertron. Yeah, and get published and make my own merch and stuff, which is why I was so inspired by what you went off to do. I really appreciate when Miss Whiskey got me this job, but yeah, I get it. But maybe one day it'll all work out. I know you've got it in you. Really? Yeah. And well, I haven't lost all hope yet either. I've been working on some coding projects in between sending out resumes so I can at least have something technical to show for my career break. You might like it actually. It's something in your wheelhouse. Oh yeah? Really? You gotta tell me about it. Yeah, but I'll tell you about it later. Oh, why not now? I've already taken too much of your time. You have a project to finish after all. Well, okay, fine. You're right. Thanks for looking out for me. I guess I'll call her again once I've made some more progress on my project. So, can you help me remember what my project is? So, this is incredibly embarrassing, but I don't remember the requirements for my project. I was hoping you could help jog a memory about it. Huh? Penny, when is this project due? Monday. Oh, Penny. Well, first of all, I have no idea what the project could be. I haven't worked there in over a year, and I wasn't even on your team. Shouldn't you have that information yourself? You're at the office, right? Can you look it up? Or you could ask Miss Whiskey. Or anyone else. Stop yelling at me! Okay, sorry. The project tracking site is down. I can't get it to load. All I have to go off of are my notes from some meetings that I didn't pay attention to. They're practically useless. I don't know, Penny. Well, I guess it was worth a shot. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. So, let's say bye. Well, it was nice talking with you, Sky, but I guess I better get back to my project. Yeah, okay. Good luck. Thanks. Talk to you later. Yep, see you. I should call her more often. Alright, let's do an action. Let's draw something. Alright, I'm fired up. Here we go. Time to draw. Okay. A little more. Add text. Got it. Air fire with Sky. Well, this was for Sky then, huh? Air fires. They're so darn cool. I love drawing air fires. Looking at this picture makes me want an air fire too, baby. Oh, good. I'm glad. File saved as air_fry_with_sky.psd. Phew, I'm glad I've got that on my system. Sky's passion for air fires has always been a real inspiration for me, and now I sort of get it. They really are that great. Well, anyway, it feels good to keep my creative juices flowing. I'm feeling kind of productive. The journey of 1,000 projects begins with the first illustration, as I say. That sounds like a bit much. Alright, so if we save real quick, perhaps we talk about the project. Let's talk about the project first. Well, Tigertron, I've done it again. The future of cuisine inspired by air fires. I'm at my desk working on yet another project the weekend before deadline. It's very on brand for you, as they say. I don't want that to be a part of my brand. I want to be known for my trustworthiness and being good at things. That's boring, baby. Embrace your true self. And what's my true self, Taiko-chan? You know, wanting to be better, but never actually trying. I'm trying right now. If you say so, baby. I really gotta improve my reputation. Okay, so if we save, and then seeing what happens if we call Kenny, I'll see what happens from there, basically. So let's do action. Think really hard about the project again. Let's see. So okay, so we did save already. We just saved. Alright. If you think about the project again, it would be nice, but I'm trying to see if I could go back in time with Kenny. Maybe that would happen after that. I'm not sure. The cool picture I drew is actually behind my brain. I feel like if I think really hard this time and reach deep into my memories, I might be able to remember the requirements of the project. Well, it's worth a try, baby. Here I go. Playing Lumber less. So this shouldn't be too hard a project for you, Pen. Quick and easy. It's like before, we just need 6 illustrations from you for this. Cool. Interesting. Next thing is new, but I thought, really interesting. Pen, are you paying attention? Oh, yeah, my new project, 6 illustrations and stuff. Okay, so anyway, moving on. I'm listening, Miss Whiskey. Good, so basically what I need from you is, Pen? Penny! I'm sorry, Miss Whiskey. What was that all about, baby? I thought really hard about my project, and I just remembered something from my meeting with Miss Whiskey. Did you do some introspection and realize you should have paid more attention when she was explaining your assignment? Yeah, that, and I think I'm supposed to draw 6 illustrations of the one I drew earlier. So that's one of the requirements for this project. Actually, yeah, that's it. In fact, I can feel it in my heart. I need to draw 6 illustrations. 6 illustrations! That makes sense. It explains the 6 you wrote down in your meeting notes. Well done, baby, but we still don't know what exactly we're supposed to draw. Yeah, but if we keep this up, I think we might actually figure it out. And when we do, I'll finally be able to finish the project. I might even be able to repurpose the work I've already done. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Better than having nothing. I'll write this down in my notes app to keep track of the requirements. At least we're making some progress, baby. Alright, so if I look at the phone, what would happen if I call Kenny? I'll check my phone for a bit. So it's added to the to-do list, right? And we also can call Hana in a bit, so let's see what happens with Kenny. Kenny has made some of my phone calls for a while now, but the Windows error sound? That's crazy. No answer again. I wonder if she's alright. Alright, so actually that's interesting. So let's see about calling Hana. I haven't talked to Hana in a long time. I wonder how she's doing. Might as well give her a call. Hello? Penny, what can I do for you? Hi, Hana. It's been a while. Yeah, I had almost forgotten how much I enjoyed our chats. Oh, I mean, I kind of enjoyed our chats. Well, I didn't. Anyway, I'm on a call for the operations team tonight, as usual. So unless it's work-related, I'm hanging up. Oh, so can you fix the internal project tracking site? So I'm not sure if it's just me or not, but the internal project tracking site seems to be down. I get an error when I try to load a project documentation. Well, maybe if you check your emails every once in a while, you know the site is down all weekend for scheduled maintenance. Corporate IT has been sending reminders for days. It was super annoying. If it were an operations team service, it wouldn't have had any downtime at all. No one would have noticed. Okay. Wait, what? Scheduled maintenance? All weekend? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. It's a big deal. Everyone knew about it except you, apparently. But my project, it's due on Monday. I need to look up what the requirements are. I can't do that with the sides down. Uh-oh, looks like Penny's in a bit of a pickle, isn't she? Thought you could pull off another one of your magical last-minute weekend all-nighters at the office? Well, maybe you should have just planned ahead and done your job like everyone else. Your behavior has consequences, Penny. You're reaping what you sowed. I mean, true. I can't believe this. Anyway, that's not a problem. Are we done here or not? So, can you fix it? The site? Yeah, sure. I'll just quit my job and join the team responsible for keeping the site up. Dummy. Okay, jeez. So, how's work been lately? How's work been lately? Do you really want to know? Yeah, of course. Tell me. Okay, I'll tell you. So I'm sitting at home on my couch trying to play a video game during the weekend for once. Okay, and then I get a phone call on my work phone. And since I'm on call for the operations team, I have to answer it. And guess who it is? It's someone from the creative team asking me about how work's been lately. That's how work's been lately. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Hey, Penny. Yes, Hana? Have you ever stopped and thought about how your actions might affect other people? Of course you haven't. Maybe consider for once that the world doesn't revolve around you. Well, anything else? So, bye. I think that's it for now. Good. This is a huge waste of my time. Don't call me again. She hung up. Alright, so, action. We don't have anything else on the phone, do we? Okay, so, alright. Oh, it's January. Okay, so we're on January 20th. Okay. Finish project today, finish project tomorrow, project due. Alright. Then we have call around and walk around and figure out, write down project requirements. Imagine. Okay, let's call Miss Whiskey. Miss Whiskey's pretty upset right now. Let's just call Miss Whiskey. Miss Whiskey seemed pretty disappointed with me earlier. Wonder if I should be calling her right now. Penny. Miss Whiskey, you better be calling and tell me you're done with your project. Oh, well, so... Remember the good old days? Do you remember my project is? Miss Whiskey, wait a minute. This is not a good idea. What was I thinking? So... Remember the good old days? Let's just say bye. I don't think this is going anywhere good, Penny. Okay, bye, Miss Whiskey. Bye, Penny. Don't call me again until you're done with your project. Oh, she hung up. What to do? Let's see what happens if we call Mom. Actually, I'll call her later. Much later. Alright. And let's move, take a walk around the office, let's see what else we can do here. Well, we're back here again. Just get your steps in, baby. Alright, we can talk. The office. Well, Tiger-chan, welcome back, I guess. It's always good to visit, baby. Sometimes you just have to escape the fresh island air to a stuffy concrete building in the city. Yeah, real getaway. So, baby, I still don't really know what your company actually does. I told you already. We provide services like to empower our clients and customers. Empower them to do what, baby? You know, to achieve more and to be more open and connected, that sort of thing. I see. And do you believe you're in your company's mission, baby? Yes, I mean, I don't really... Hey, what's with the interrogation all of a sudden? I'm going to have to add this to your file, baby. You're not my boss. Alright, let's look around the office. So this floor is where I work with the rest of the creative organization. We also share the floor with the operations organization. We have to go through this main desk area to get to all the different parts of the office, like the meeting room or the operations team door. Well, yeah, I know, baby. I've been here before. I mean, it's been a while. I was just bringing you up to speed in case you forgot. I appreciate it, baby. At least those pumpkin decorations are new. It's kind of spooky, as I say. Yeah, Hana put them up for a decoration party last year. She never got around to cleaning it up, and no one else bothered to either. Oh well. Maybe we could do some snooping around these desks then, baby. I bet we could find some cool secrets. Something to inspire you to remembering your project. Or we could walk somewhere else in the office. There are plenty of places to go without resorting to that sort of thing. It seems you've lost your sense of adventure, baby. How disappointing. Alright. So there's no other actions to do. We could look at the desk though. Go to the break room, go to the meeting room, look at the windows, should go to the mysterious hallway. Let's go to... Okay, we're going to the break room, let's go to the meeting room. We're in the meeting room. It's a nice meeting room, all things considered. The couches are pretty comfy, maybe too comfy. Huh? I guess we triggered the motion detection sensor. The TV screen's turned on. My presentation is showing on the screen. I guess people still keep forgetting to exit out before leaving for the weekend. Let's take a look-see, baby. Maybe we could uncover some cool secrets. Well, it's probably none of our business, but, what to do? Okay. Talk. Meetings. I spend a lot of time in here because of all the meetings I have. You must be really important if you're needed in so many meetings, baby. Well, I only show up because I'm included in the meeting invite, but I mostly just sit in the corner and play Lumberlass. I don't know why I even go. People more important than me do all the talking anyway. I guess someone might think I'm slacking off or something if I don't attend these meetings. Showing up is half the job, as they say. Sure, at least the couches are comfy. The meeting rooms are in our jungle offices, have big tables and office chairs, baby. We have to keep things professional, as they say. Yeah, well, it's how our company demonstrates how laid back and cool we are. Big tables and office chairs are too old-fashioned. I'm not going to complain, though. I like it. Relaxing on a big couch helps my creativity. Maybe you should have spent more time in here then. Then you'd be done with your project by now. Yeah, maybe. Or I'd have drawn a lot more Tigertron comics. Or played more Lumberlass. Yeah, I guess. Okay, what now? Skim through the presentation. Looks on the couch. Let's skim through. They really need to remember to close out of these presentations at the end of their meetings. But then how would we snoop around in other people's business? I don't think that's the right thing to do, but still, maybe we could take a look and see if it sparks anything. Let's see. Off-site team building retreat update. Group, creative organization. Huh? We have a team building retreat coming up? First time I'm hearing about it. Might be worth skimming through. Let's read more. Let's read a little more. Objective: gather all teams under the creative organization umbrella for a week-long off-site event. Objective: continued. Conduct morale-boosting events and educational talks to improve organizational output efficiency. I don't really get a chance to work with the other teams in the org. That might be interesting. Location: business conference center and hotel. Event space in 5F breakout rooms. That place is like a few blocks down the street from the office. Makes sense, I suppose. Too bad it isn't at some fancy resort on a tropical island or something. Guess that would cost too much money. I think you're worth it though, baby. Yeah, thanks. Now tell that to the company. Morale boosting events. Scavenger hunts. Might be fun, I guess. Trust exercises. That's standard fare. Improvisational comedy classes. I'm definitely not doing that, although it would be funny to see Miss Whiskey do improv. I think you should try out new things once in a while, baby. Keeps life interesting, as they say. I'll do anything but improv. Special keynote address featuring CEO and COO. The twins? It must be a big deal to have them show up. You don't see them very often, do you, baby? Well, no, of course not. They're too busy being visionaries or whatever. Well, it mostly seems like a fun time. I wonder what it's all for, though. It can't just be for team building. What, baby, do you think our company might not have your best interests at heart? That would imply the company has a heart. Still, it's paid time away from a desk. Let's keep reading. Special discussion topics. Think outside the box. Why great rectangles are the next big design trend with product design team. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't think I'll believe that, but maybe I'll learn something new. We've got your back. Trust your leadership about the future of work with org managers. Okay. Your friendly co-worker. Supercharge your productivity and output with Zambot 7000 with Creative Automations team. Wait, what? Zambot 7000? They're making another one? I thought the project was cancelled when Miss Blythe went missing. Whoa, Blythe went missing? I guess that's in the other ending. I can't believe this. Well, the rest of the presentation is just more the same. I think I get the gist of it. Supercharged productivity output with Zambot 7000, huh? So I guess this offsite is a big event to convince us that Zambot 7000 won't be used to fire their entire creative organization. Like they did before with Zambot 6000, but in the other timeline. The one where I saved your life, baby. Well, sort of. Sky saved my life. You helped, maybe. There's a team effort, as they say. But maybe it might be different now that Miss Blythe isn't around. Whoever the new leader of the organization's operations org is, probably isn't a knife-wielding megalomaniac, I hope. Wait, this wasn't what our project was supposed to be about, was it? I don't think so. I would have remembered. But anyway, I can't believe they're making a new Zambot. It's quite the conundrum, baby. I need to talk to Sky about what I just saw. What to do? Let's talk about the presentation. Well, that was a surprise. It's the first time I've heard this creative organization team building retreat. I haven't gone to one of those things and I don't even remember. Good thing we took a peek, baby. Yeah, maybe it'll be fun. I'd get to network and boost my morale. More importantly, I'd get to see Miss Whiskey do improv. At least I'd convince her to. Maybe if she were tipsy enough. On my jungle island, every day is a team offsite, baby. And the venue is so wild outdoors. Must be nice. The discussion topics for the big talks were concerning though. Some about trusting our leadership and working with Zambot 7000 to improve our workflow. Something tells me working here is about to get a lot more annoying. If I get to keep my job much longer at all. Yeah, I should probably talk to Sky about what I saw. I don't feel very good. It's all I take in, baby. Try a breathing exercise. No, I mean... Now, you might not consider a gray rectangle to be the most interesting combination of color and shape. Well, yeah, that's because it's not. But according to the user research we've conducted here at the product design team, customers are twice as likely to feel a positive emotion from seeing a gray rectangle with any other color-shaped combo. I seriously doubt that. It's true, more customers rate gray rectangular products higher in categories like trustworthiness, profitability, correct outputs, and life satisfaction. Correct outputs. More so if you add a pattern that resembles the face of the gray rectangle. Customers attribute human qualities to its lifeless object and develop a personal attachment, ensuring lock-in. That's kind of concerning. That's why we at the product design team are integrating gray rectangles into our design language for all our products moving forward. Wait, that's... You okay there, baby? Wait a minute, that training session is supposed to be a part of the creative org offsite, which hasn't happened yet. The coffee, it made me see the future. That's kind of weird, baby. But why did I get sent to the session about the gray rectangles, and not improv and Miss Whiskey? Ow, my stomach. I think there's something wrong with that coffee I drank earlier. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as they say. What if it actually does kill me, though? Well, it was nice knowing you, baby. Hey. Alright, so, gray rectangles. I don't know how I saw a learning session from an offsite event that hasn't happened yet, but... Well, I don't believe for a second that the product design team presented that because they actually thought gray rectangles were the future. It was clearly forced upon them by upper management that they had to somehow justify the ugly gray rectangular nature of Zambot 7000. Form follows function, as they say. I'm not a big fan of either form or function in this case. Come on, gray rectangles? But as an artist, I can't help but feel the need to take this as a challenge to somehow make gray rectangles fit my aesthetic sensibilities. In fact, it's all I can think about right now. Gray rectangles. Yeah, and it's making me feel inspired. Actually, I have an idea for drawing. I'm gonna get back to my desk to draw it out. Can't wait to see, baby. Alright. Can't stop thinking about gray rectangles. So, action. Let's not relax on the couch. I'm worried that I'll put it to sleep or something. Alright. So, go back to our desk. Redraw. And I think that's all we'll do for now to wrap this up. Okay, back on my desk. Can't stop thinking about gray rectangles. Feeling inspired, draw something. Alright, I'm fired up. Here we go, time to draw. Okay. A little more. Add some more gray here. Got it. The wonderful world of gray rectangles. Okay. That's pretty good, Penny. Okay, well, I tried. And that's all that matters, as they say. File saved as gray_rectangles.psd. I thought I was excited about gray rectangles for a moment there, but now that I've actually drawn it out, I don't think it looks as cool as it did in my head. Maybe there's nothing inspiring about a gray rectangle after all. Not everything you draw can be a winner, baby. I think I need to study more. Oh, okay, the future design may be inspired by gray rectangles, but it really did exercise my creative muscles a bit. Still feels pretty good to have drawn this. It makes me feel productive. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm gonna save here, and that'll be all for now, because I've done enough in starting up the bonus episode. Alright, now I'm gonna see how much progress I've done, and I'm thinking that's a wrap up. Okay, so that was part 3 of Endless Monday. I did not know that my actual camera disconnected that one time, but the good thing is that the gameplay is still intact, still visible, still viewable, and it's still possible to really enjoy the playthrough without much, interruption, anything like that. But through everything, I'm pretty surprised that I pretty much missed some more understandably canon endings, because from what I've been doing in the game, it seemed like I was on a route to get the things done that were meant to get done, of course. But I didn't know if there was some scenarios that I hadn't seen that I probably just didn't unlock, and that happens in some of these games. It's just that with not playing too many multiple ending games myself, I wouldn't really know that much about how to get there. So from here, I wouldn't really mind seeing what the next real ending or continuous, ending would be for Endless Monday, seeing as where we go with getting all these things done, and seeing if what kind of ending we end up with for this bonus chapter. So if you're new here, sub to the channel, follow the Twitch, and be sure to become a larger part of the community by joining the Discord. Thank you for enjoying this part 3 of Endless Monday with me, and until the next one, ACN, we up.